I'm just not even going to question how the technology on that design works, but okay. That's a bit too complex for my liking. It is I, Menace Snowdecker. Welcome back to another YouTube video of Pixel Gun 3D. And I don't know if you watched the last video or not, probably didn't. But if you did, then you'll know that we were in a clan war trying to get to Ruby, and we actually finally made it. So now I can finally look at all this stuff. Gargoyle Shotgun. More damage to the curse. Target mark. Shotgun. Okay, target mark's nice. But how does it look like when it reloads? And why does that part spin? Wait, what? Does it even use ammunition at that point? It's just... It's almost like an energy blast then. And the ring's just an activator. Okay, what about... Cursed Ruby Musket? What is barrier aggression? Weapons ignore all defensive barriers and shields. Isn't that kind of like cheating? I mean, I'm just saying, we have quite a few designs in here that put shields around you, or wrap the body in a shield, or deploy a portable shield, and now you just develop a musket pistol that shoots what looks like exploding cannonballs. That design looks very uncomfortable to hold. Oh, I see. So we're now at the point where we just dump ammunition to put in more ammunition. Okay. Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah, thank you, Pixel Gun. Yeah, that's definitely logical. Absolutely. To reload your weapon, dump your entire ammunition magazine and put new ammo in. What? King of the Jester. Okay, this one looks rather useful. Assuming you actually weld the chains together and it all stays intact, that could actually be quite painful. If you made these out of steel, that would definitely hurt. No, okay. Oh, I didn't even realize that. It has a guard like a cutlass. Bleeding, critical damage, area damage. Okay, I actually do like that one. That one's nice. A bit morbid, but hey. Okay, so Cursed Ruby Elixir. I didn't even read it, and I can already tell that's a charge shot. Wait, this thing teleports? I'm sorry, can I see that again? Okay, so you're holding one set, you throw that set, you pull out another bottle. Okay, so he has a red one. He mixes the red with the blue. He throws the red one. Because now it's red and blue, it's mixed together. So, at first he uses a red and a blue. And then he pulls out another red, and then he just throws it away. And then he pulls out another red and another blue. Why are you wasting so much resources with this reload design? Pixel Gun, did you even look at this thing? This is so stupid! What a waste of resources! What a waste of my time! I mean, I like the bottle design. That's actually pretty handy to have it designed like that for travel purposes when you're on the road. As long as you don't move around or bump into stuff too much, that's actually pretty good. But that reload design is pitiful. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm convinced you guys don't know what you're doing, and you just need to hire somebody to overlook your projects at this point. Better yet, just hire me. I mean, shoot, I've found numerous glitches in this game already. Soul's Surgeon. Poison, X-ray, vision. What is cleanse on reload? Reloading removes all current negative effects and grants temporary immunity to them. Okay, that actually is a useful one. That is a good concept. Is that front burning? Would that end up burning my hand? If I hold it like that? Let me see what you look like. Oh, so you look like a beam. That design there looks like it's supposed to heal me when I reload. It doesn't really feel like a cleanse. But I guess that's just me. Okay, what's the heavy? King's Last Stand. You know, when I saw these originally, I thought they were going to get more military or more sophisticated as time went on. We went from a literal shield shot rocket generator. I don't even know how else to describe that. To a medieval cannon launcher. Or I guess portable artillery unit is more accurate terminology. To a rocket machine gun. Give it a moment. It always takes 3 times to actually see the full fire rate, etc. I'm not a big fan of that sound, I'm gonna be honest. It sounds kind of stupid. At least to me. And I don't know why you'd put a machine gun mechanism on a rocket launcher anyways. I really don't understand why you'd do that. I mean, if you had a rocket turret, okay, that'd actually be pretty darn useful to have the machine gun mechanism on there. But putting it on one of these, I don't know. And also the capacity number's a liar, because that's a 4 holder. Alright, I know you guys have different rules than real life, but personally I'd like to see you actually try to make it a 12-pack. I'm just saying. Because clearly each of these only holds 1 rocket, and now you're holding 3, and that doesn't make any sense when it only holds 1. Am I the only one speaking common sense these days? And then we get this thing, a rune. I mean, I guess that could make sense. So, that I don't question that one. And we go from... Yeah, let me just get this straight. We go from a piece of garbage to an antique to a high-tech gangsta piece of crap. Still high-tech, but also still crap. At least to me. I mean, I guess this is better than that. No question about that. But then we go from that to a runestone to a literal staff and a book. I'm just saying, it doesn't feel like we're advancing technology-wise. Alright, maybe we are, and I can't tell. Slows the target, area damage, consecutive explosions. Shoots with directed consecutive explosions while shooting, deal damage in a small hit area. When... What kind of grammar is this? When hits on enemy decreases his move speed. How about when your opponent is hit, their movement speed decreases? Oh yeah, because that just doesn't roll off the tongue as well as when hits on enemy. When 9-stick hits on enemy, enemy shall fall for it. Wait, what? Huh? Okay. I didn't know you swung that way, but oh, okay. So, out of curiosity, what are you guys gonna do next? You gonna create a whole new set of adamant division weaponry, or are you gonna actually go through the gallery? Why am I even doing it that way when I could just go here? Where is it? Where are you? Hello, hello. There you are. Come here. Are you guys gonna make these the adamant weapons, or are you gonna do something else? Yeah, adamant sniper rifle, adamant spear, adamant revolver, adamant laser cannon, adamant bomber. I don't know where the special is. Oh wait, no, that one's the special. Wait. If the spear is the special, then what's the melee? I am so confused. Maybe it's one just not showing on my screen as of yet. Meh. How bizarre. I guess I just don't know what it is. Okay, whatever. I give up trying to understand what you were all doing. Because it lacks common sense, it lacks intelligence, it lacks... honestly, commitment at this point. I don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't. I keep trying to understand what you guys are coming up with, what you're doing, and it just... it's not smart. Hey, look at that! There's another glitch there. It's still showing the big fat machine gun that I just had. When I clearly have this thing in my hands, the Storm, I'm not holding an assault machine gun. I should be holding the Storm, and yet there I am holding the assault machine gun. I don't recall equipping that. Maybe I did. Okay, yeah, something's broke here. Something's broke here, and you guys need to fix it. So that's another glitch we can just go ahead and add to the list of things that I found. Oh my gosh. Pixel Gun 3D, I find myself saying this once again. Please fix your game at your earliest convenience. I don't know why I'm bothering even saying it at this point, because you don't really seem to actually care. Which, honestly, that breaks my heart. You sit here on a golden gem all day, every day, and you don't actually put the time in to fix it, and you keep putting up silly posts. Yeah, I don't think I haven't seen those posts. I have. I just don't care to comment at this point. Because it seems that every time I do comment, I'm just not even heard. I'm always fed this similar, same corporate BS nonsense. We've heard your complaints. Have you now? Have you now? Why haven't you fixed it then? Okay, so these are the items that come with it. Hex Bloom Key. Target block, wall break, pierces through any obstacles in its path, explodes on landing with area damage. Okay, that's not so bad. Given that design layout, it reminds me of the little toys that girls had when they were kids, where they would have like a little princess or a fairy or maybe Thumbelina or Winx. I don't know if any of you remember that show from way back when, Winx Club. I've seen way too much TV in my younger years. Way too much. But that's what it reminds me of. And you get a little stick, you put the fairy or the princess on it, wings are there, and you take a little piece of string or ripcord or something, and you pull it, and then the little fairy goes flying. I remember a lot of those toys got recalled because they would fly into places like a fireplace or something, and I don't even understand how that happens. Supposedly some hit a few ceiling fans. I don't know the full story. Ruby Flutter Curse. Yeah, this thing's been getting on my nerves a little bit. This one's way more annoying than the Cyber Bee Swarm. I see, so there's no efficiency tab on here. That's another thing you guys might want to fix. Because all the rest of these that actually do attacks have an efficiency rating. Except for the hologram projector, which is understandable. I mean, it's a hologram. And your new ones don't have efficiency on them, so you guys might want to look into that little problem as well. So that's another thing I just found today that you clearly have messed up there. Helps aim at enemies. No, it's a homing missile. I thought it would just give me free cash or something. Bleeding, uh-huh. Well, at least I just got the rocket mech finally. That's nice. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of the rocket mech. I tried it out. It has one of the slowest fire rates I've ever seen on a rocket. Especially considering the fact that these rockets are designed to be like actual machine guns. So I don't know why they shoot so slowly, but it's kind of pathetic. At least to me. Well, at least you guys finally made some actual knight armor, not something gangster-related or early-era wooden log man. Just saying. What do we got here for characters? Ruby Alchemist, no description. Cursed Ruby Princess, no description. Uh-huh. You know, why do none of these have descriptions? I've always wondered this. I guess that's another thing that you guys could probably take a look at someday that I know you're not going to because you want to do anything other than sit down and fix your game. This is sad. When did all my conversations become me rambling about how bad this game is? I love this game. I love the vibe it brings, but dang it, they do not care for this. Yeah, these have descriptions. How come these people don't get descriptions? You could add like a little backstory or something. I'm just saying. It's kind of unfair that we get descriptions for the armor and we don't get anything for any of these. Logman, brought to life by genetic experiment. Oakbot, perfect scientist tried to meld nature and machine. Druid. We don't know if he's a raccoon or a log. And how will we? Dragoon, Dragon Metal Man. Oh, yes. Iron Warrior. Robot Man Machine. Steel Man. He's Iron Warrior, but better. King of the Streets. This guy's not the king of the streets. He just thinks he is. Mafia Boss. The real one in charge. Yakuza Agent. Thinks she's hot stuff. Care to find out? Ice Lick King. Or Lich. The king of the ice and snow. Crystal Golem. Servant to the Lick. The Ice Lick King. Living armor. The armor was possessed by a ghoul. The ghoul's your mother. Now, how did she possess it when she's still alive? I don't know. But time travel stuff, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Ruby Alchemist, the creator of the potions. Used by the clans. Cursed Ruby Princess. Wait a minute. How can we have a princess and an alchemist, but we don't have a knight, a king, or a queen? I am so lost here. Okay, so assuming that they decide to fill out the roster with other areas, this one will be the king. This one's the princess. That would be the royal alchemist. These ones, and these ones would be the knight, guards, and soldiers. These ones right here would definitely be the shady business partners. Because every company seems to have one somehow. Supposedly. But, where would the queen be? And assuming that they decide that they're going to add in a prince, where would they put the prince? I am so confused. I don't know how I never saw that pattern till now. We know noob. Well, you got that right. Now shut up, Cookie. Whatever. I'm just lost. Alright, I'm just really lost and I don't understand, nor do I want to even try to understand. It's making my head hurt. I mean, there is some good stuff in there, but the rest of it, I can't really say I like the full design. Like I said, it's so slow. How does that even work? I was behind the rock. Does the drill pierce the stone? Hi, pig. Bye, pig. Have fun with that. Hey, look, I still got both of you, and I took you down with me. Where'd you go? There you are. I just caught me a pig. Piggy dies with me. Hooray. I'm just trying to enjoy it at this point. Piggy dies with me. I'm so amazing, I suck. Oh, I miss it when this place was actually lively. Are you trying to snipe me? You Gucci boy, you ain't so Gucci. But you don't even understand what Gucci means. Who am I kidding? I don't even know what it means. Hey, I died. Congratulations. Dude has an ultimatum. That makes him a tryhard. It makes him a pay-to-win. That's my own opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. You know, what is it with people in the ultimatum? I don't understand. It's a big fat one-shot gun that everybody pays for. Hey, look at that. I took out Gucci Boy with me by turns of poison. Not so smart, buddy. Yeah, victory. There we go. Oh, high skill count. Holy crap, okay. You ain't so Gucci, boy. You ain't so Gucci. What you talking about? What am I talking about? Defeat 10 enemies using the scope. Hey, guess what? I don't want to. Fine, I'll go. Doesn't mean I like it. I don't care about the tips. No, I don't want your chest. Leave me alone. I'm gonna die. Oh, yep. Right off the bat, I'm targeted. Oh, they got sentence. I haven't gotten that yet. It's fine, I just gotta use the scope. I could use the scope for one of the assault rifles, but that's okay. No. I don't like it when they do this. Ah, dang it, they're up top. Okay. I don't care about winning, I just care about using the scope. He's flanking around. Get out of here, Mongol. That person's a good dodger. I actually like that. Ah, his name is in. Now I want to go watch Murder Drones again. Wait a minute, carbine? I thought the carbine was a rifle. Is that wrong? I want to take a look at that now. Where's... Oh no. Carbine's a sniper. Okay. I was mistaken. Yeah, this is pretty much just all I do when I hop on here at this point. I just do my tasks, I do my clan tasks, and then I just get off. I don't even care about the weeklies anymore. Darn it. I need more practice with that suit. I completely stink. Have fun with that. Yeah, not so fun when you're on fire, is it? Ah, I missed. It's my fault. Whoop. I gotta get me 1,000 points, and I don't care how. I don't care. I'll just go for the assist points at this rate. Hi. Not cool. It's fine, I probably would have done the same thing. I mean, might as well be honest on it. Supposedly, there's a bunch of players that use that ghost skin to make it harder to see when an opponent tries to look at them. And they'll purposely stand right here in the corner, and then they'll shoot. I think it's actually pretty humorous. Whoops. You know, I actually really wonder what type of reaction speed people have when they're on here. I noticed that there's a lot of people that actually like the really fast reactions. Oh, I don't even know where Josh was that time. Personally, I don't care. I like picking one weapon and sticking to it for as long as possible. I've also been laughing. Like, look at that, 67 kills to 14. I'm just saying, I really wonder what kind of reaction speed they have when they're on here. I gotta do another one so I can get more points. I was actually laughing. I was in here the other day, and somebody got really pissed off because of how efficient I was with my heavy weapon. And they literally said, "Menace, F you, you're a spammer." Full F-bomb in the middle of the chat and everything. It was just super disrespectful. How's it going? Whoop. Have fun with that. How dare you mess with me? Yeah, there wasn't anything I was going to do there. I was reloading, and I didn't want to change my weapon. There we go, 1030. That's what I wanted to see. I'm not bad in a fight, I don't try as hard as some other people. They enter a match and they just start boom, 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 boom. They change their weapons so quickly, it gives you a headache just looking at it. And I also find it funny, because they'll change the weapon, fire once, and switch to another, and they'll always pick these big fat barrels or shotgun types. So, for example, they'll take a Dragoneer, they'll shoot that once, change to a heavy, shoot that, then a sniper, shoot that, then go to special, shoot that. They'll skip over this, go to that, maybe fire once or twice, then go back to this, shoot again. I'm just thinking, how do you do that? Every single time. If anything, that is spamming right there, because you're just spamming the whole roster. At least I'm actually just picking one weapon and trying to be okay with it. But somehow that makes me a spammer when I'm just using one weapon. I'm sorry, were the soldiers of World War I and II spammers when they had one type of main weapon that was their standard issue? Okay, so if I create an army, and I give the entire army, let's say a nice good old Tommy gun. I know I have one in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Let's just say I give every single one of them a Tommy gun. This is their standard issue, and you call them a spammer. How else am I supposed to take it? That's my standard issue. That's what I have. Using the same round repeatedly for standard issue equipment that I have no other changes for, does not make me a spammer. That's my equipment. This is what I have. Does it shoot the same round repeatedly? Yes, because it's designed to. It doesn't make you a spammer. Now, compared to the musket age, okay, I guess that is a fair assessment there if you called one of these a spammer, because you're just spamming it repeatedly without having to reload as long. But to call somebody a spammer for trying to use one weapon that's their standard issue while they just switch through the whole roster. If anything, I'm the normal one here. And that don't make sense, because I'm downright strange inside my head. You know, fine, I'll pull it. What do I get? Hooray, I got gems. What else? Parts for a coffin. Are you telling me to go buy my grave? How dare you? I'll die when I'm good and ready. Give me another pole. Five more coins. You know, I gotta be honest, these poles are basically garbage when it comes to actual currency. I think the numbers in here for gems is a bit much. I think the coin drops in here are a lot better. Definitely a lot more standard. I mean, can we just go back to the prices for the armor here for a second? 1,030. If I want to buy this, I gotta pay over 3,220. That is crazy. That is wicked expensive. That is not balanced. Pixelgun 3D, I really hope you guys spend time someday fixing your game. I really do. And I already know your company inside and out at this point, because I've seen you guys act over the years, and I can say that you do not actually care about fixing your game. But still, I really hope you actually try to. And so does literally the entire community. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, then please subscribe. And like always, this is Menace Stodecker signing off, and I will see you next time. So bye-bye. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to smile, because remember, a smile a day goes a long way. Hope to see you all back here again soon. And one more thing before you go, could you please check out the links in the description below, give them a follow, and join the Discord server as well. Recommend some more games like this for me to play. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.